Welcome to a live post-game show here on the Basketball Zone YouTube channel. I'm your host, Leo Bias. Kings lose 126 to 121, as you guys can see. A very disappointed, as they like to say in Spanish, rostro. Like, you can see the frustration in my face. In front of me, we got Tyrese Haliburton being greeted by a lot of people. Lots of friends and family, I'm assuming. He's signing autographs, saying hello to people. It's tough to see these types of results at home. Like, that makes no sense to me. The way they came out all flat, you got to give credit to Ray Carlisle, who was an excellent coach, a championship caliber coach, and let's hold Coach Brown accountable. He didn't have his guys ready today. Like, if we're going to talk about coaching, Ray Carlisle outcoached him tonight. Just that simple. He had his guys ready to play. I think, 8 guys played today? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 9 guys. So one guy played 5 minutes. So really it was like an 8-man rotation. Undermanned. Like, no Siakam, no Haliburton. They came out and they had themselves a phenomenal night, man. TJ McConnell is just a pest. He's a beast of a player. Excellent. Arguably 1A, 1B, second backup in terms of point guards. I think Tyus Jones is the best backup in the league. If he gets traded into a good situation. But TJ McConnell is a beast, man. The guy just makes the right play. 20 points, 10 assists. Tonight, he was 9 of 14 from the field. Mathurin had a good game, 25 points. Buddy had an okay game at 12 points. He was 2 of 6. He had a big shot there. He had some free throws down the stretch. Oh, man. Turner had a good game, right? 18 points, 2 rebounds. Smith had a good game, 13 rebounds, 17 points. Like, you got to be ready to play, man. Sabonis, 21, 10, 11, another triple-double. Was it as impactful as the other ones he's had in the past? I don't think so. Right? You go across down the board. Harrison Barnes was just awful. Let's just call it the way it is. For a vast majority of the game, he had single zeros all across. He was like a -1 in the plus-minus, but it was a ton of donuts on it. That wasn't good to see. It was disappointing. That was awful, like all zeros. He had a great cardio day today, so shout out to him. But definitely, the Kings need better role players. Which is why on the last show we had a trade segment, and obviously I think a lot of those trades would help the Kings out a lot. I would lean towards the Jeremy Grant-Thibault trade more as my number 1 now, but I can see an argument for the other ones as well. Harrison Barnes in 22 minutes, like, he just got to be better. Tonight was a night where you had a great chance to play Davion Mitchell on a guy like TJ McConnell. Didn't happen. You go to your bench. Malik Monk was awful tonight, one of his worst games of the season, 9 points. He was 1 of 6 from the free throw line. That can't happen. As a team, they were 18 of 32, 56%. Their defense from the tip was just terrible. My gosh, that was insane to see. Like, that was sad to see. That was bad, right? Like, one of your worst defenders in Sasha was one of the few players who picked the pocket of TJ McConnell early in the game when it actually mattered, not towards the end, and it didn't matter anymore. That was rough to watch, right? But yes, Malik Monk tonight was not his night. It was rough. 26 minutes, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 6 from the free throw line. That can't happen, man, especially because he's your best free throw shooter. Kevin Huerter had a good night, very good night, 31 points, 11 of 17 from the field, 7 of 12 from beyond the arc, 4 assists. He played 39 minutes tonight. That's crazy. I didn't think he played that many minutes. Fox played 40 tonight, 8 of 23, 7 from the field, 24 points, 6 assists. Something's wrong with him in terms of like his body language. It truly looks like he's injured, but at some point you can't make those excuses anymore, right? Yeah, Tyrese is saying hi to a lot of people down there. But yeah, that's tough. De'Aaron Fox, man, not his best night, but he wasn't terrible. But you know, you expect more from him. Keegan Murray, 27 points tonight, 11 of 18, 1 of 5 from beyond the arc, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. I mean, 30 is a good game. Again, big minutes, 38 minutes. Man, like if you look at the box score, like man, like the Kings should have won this game, right? There was a lot of people. The 4 starters out of the 5 who produced at a high level. He just had a tough night from HB. Trey Lyles I don't think he was his best in 19 minutes tonight. Alex Len had a rough time in 5 minutes tonight. I mean, he couldn't catch the ball to save his life. Oh, man. It's just a rough night. Is this the worst 4-game losing streak in Kings history? Comment down below. Let us know in the comments down below. That's tough. That's tough. Let's get to it. Kings fan sneak. That's not the story. We lost to a team without their best players and almost got blown out without free throw issues. I never see other teams when I watch play them as hard as a team against us. Come on, Monty. We need Mike Brown, some defensive players. Kings have lost games because they haven't taken free throws serious this year. Why do the Kings have a problem losing to teams short-handed? Is that on Mike Brown and a mental problem? 1,000%, bro. That's definitely on Mike Brown. It's definitely on the players. Definitely on both. The coaching staff has to do a better job to get these guys prepped and ready to go to battle against teams who are underhanded, right? Who maybe aren't as good as you, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this is a result-driven league, and they're losing these damn games. They're now 23 and 18. That's not good. Like, the Pacers have a better record than you. Let that sink in. The Pacers have a better record than you. That's not good. They run, say play over and over again, dribble, handout, bullshit every time. That's not the problem, bro. The problem is they don't defend, at least early. They don't really have timely stops. Like, they scored 121 points tonight. It wasn't truly the problem. There are nights where I'm just like, man, their offense needs to get better, but tonight was one of those nights where it just wasn't an issue. It was really their defense and their lackadaisical attention to detail. That was tough. Kings need true center to help out Sabonis. If you put a true center out there, they're going to struggle to actually score. Because if you put a center out there, it's going to clog the middle for Fox. That's why it's more important to go out and get a true wing, a true 3-and-D wing that could help you on the weak side, as opposed to putting a big dude who again, just wouldn't work out unless that big man can actually shoot the basketball. But if he can't, then no. Fox hasn't been playing the same. He's hurt. He needs to just take some games off. He's been playing like Tyreek Evans. 14 missed free throws. That's it, and that's all. Monty McNair doesn't believe in defense. Not watching this shit show anymore until they make a move. Kings have an absolutely horrendous defensive scheme. Why are they double teaming everyone? They never play one-on-one. That they soft, they can't guard one guy. Yeah, tonight they were just overplaying guys, right? Bringing on the hard doubles for no reason. And then they brought on that full court press just a little bit too late. And you saw that. Like, you saw the intensity pick up. Like, where was that all game? Like, someone has to be held accountable. Who is that person? Is it is it a whole team thing? It's definitely a whole team thing to me. But Mike Brown, as much praise as he gets, he needs to get blamed for this. Like, there's blame on him and his coaching staff. Like, they have to have these guys ready to play. They just do. At no point during this game did the Pacers look uncomfortable. They got whatever they wanted tonight until the very end. You're right. One game with no effort and one heartbreaking game, and then a huge blowout, and today just not even trying. Bro, you just nailed it. You just nailed it, bro. Like, that's just the truth. Like, that's the truth. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Shout out to Medici Sacramento, Butcher, and Barrel. Great spots to go before and after every game. Make sure you guys check them out. Tell them the Cowbell Kingdom sent you guys. Huge support of the platform. We appreciate Medici Sacramento and Butcher and Barrel, literally right across the Golden One Center. Damn, Bruce Brown is nice. Hope the Raps keep him. Yeah, I told you guys, like, the Raptors are going to win some games. Yeah, I don't understand why some Raptor fans are like, oh, let's just lose these games. Or like, they're not going to win games. And like, I think the team is better right now. Like, I really do. Like, now you're going to allow Scotty to be Scotty without Siakam hanging over his head, like this cloud hanging over him. I think they're going to win some games, bro. Like, they're not going to be as bad as some people want them to be. They're just not. Jeremy Grant, I would like Chris Boucher, but I doubt the Raptors would let him go. They'll let him go. They'll definitely let him go. Just a matter for what, and does that solve it? Like, I don't think a Chris Boucher solves. Like, to me, it doesn't move the needle. Does it help? Yes. But I'm not sure, bro. Like, you can play those two together, but how effective will it be? Not sure. It can't hurt though. Like, he's definitely better than Alex Len. He's definitely better than JaVale McGee. So do you make that move? Do you make small moves on the edges type of thing, where you bring in a Chris Boucher, where you bring in a Tyus Jones, and you shore up, right, your backup point guard. You move up. You move. I'm watching what these guys are doing. You move Malik to the starting lineup, and now you have a true backup point guard. Like, that's what you do. Right? Like, that is what you do. HB equals Tony Snell. Damn straight he does like that. That's tough. It's a whole team thing as well as Coach Brown. The Kings bringing back Jeff Petrie, maybe not as GM, but in some role. Nah. Oh, that was Mathurin. Monty screwing up. 2021 draft is really biting his team in the ass. That was tough. That's a tough one, man. Like, you had so many players you could have gone in that situation. Oh my God, I didn't even want to think about that. Honestly, RP. That's tough. Boucher is the last player from the 18-19 chip, even though he played 4 minutes. I love his energy, but not sure about him even now. The season sack has had a year. Cannot be a fluke. Every team know what sack is about this year. It involves everyone on the team to be better and just the main four scorers, Fox, Egan, Monk. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis are having better years this year than last year. It's the others, right? It's been such an up and down year for Keegan, such an up and down year for Kevin, such a down year for Harrison Bourne. Like, there's no ups and downs. He had a good first game, but honestly, like, he's been so bad, and it's really hurt the team. Like, the others need to be better. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need good role players, man, and it's just a weird year, bro. Because Fox and Sabonis are having really good years, and before these 4 losses, like, they had 14 losses, which was good, right? Now at 18 losses, it just makes you question a lot of things, but, I mean, that's tough. That's tough. See my boy Buddy. All these triple doubles for what? All Sabonis stats are just taking someone's stats to be had. Money overlooks players in the draft if they can't shoot. Also, they all have very bad communication on defensive end. Yeah, like they don't communicate. Like they don't talk. It's tough. It's tough sometimes, man. I hate to see that type of stuff, right? Koloko released. How's the clock? Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. Like we saw Koloko right here, a couple feet away from me. I was like, man, that guy is huge, man. He's a huge human being, and to see that he got released because of the blood clots, man, that's tough. But hopefully he gets better and he gets cleared medically to come back. And 7-footers always have a place in the league, bro. So I think he'll be fine. He just needs to take care of his health first, and then just go from there. Just go from there. I'm looking at Tyrese's dad. He's here. Haliburton is here. They're like 10 feet away from me. So much talent, damn. Bro, like realistically, I don't see how the Kings can actually improve. No trades out there make sense for the teams. The Kings want players from. And like that's why during our last show, right, when people think, oh, well, that's just too much to give up, like you're giving up these first round picks like they're candy. It's like, bro, are you aware of what they're receiving back? Like they're getting players who are just so up and down, so inconsistent defensively. HB is washed, man. HB is washed. I'm 1,000% convinced that at this moment. Before the year, it was deemed an okay contract. Now, to me, it's a negative contract. $18 million to produce what he does. And if you watch him closely, he's just not a good defender, just an awful defender. If that, he can't navigate through screens. He can't do a lot of the things he's always been able to do, at least at a decent average level. He's just far below 2 average right now. He's far below average now, and it's unfortunate to see
for MVP.
His trajectory, man. Kevin now saying that HB for MVP, bro. It's crazy. But HB is taking a huge step backwards, man. Father time never fails. It's time, man. I mean, it's one of those things. But there's a lot of family members for the Pacers here. I wonder why. I wonder why. But is that Pascal Siakam? No, I'm tripping. That's not Siakam. That's not Siakam, bro. Like, he with the team already? HB got his money and shut it down. Damn near feels like that, doesn't it? Like, it legit feels like that, bro. HB's rebounding has got worse. I don't think it's possible. I didn't think it was possible. He's awful. What a tough night. What a tough night, y'all. It's one of those nights where you just want to throw away. Like, you didn't want to think about this, man. Said in the offseason we needed trades, but SAC media fans acted like running it back was a good thing. And I told you guys that. I was one of the few, bro. Like, I was like, hey, you need some moves, bro. Like, it's cool to keep that continuity, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah. I mean, it truly comes down to just playing to the same level because your star players took a step forward. Like, it's crazy. At least statistically, like, I know we're trying to hold them accountable and hold them to this insane standard, but they've gotten better. They've really gotten better, and at least statistically they have, right? But then the others has just been so bad, and it's just super unfortunate, man. Yeah, they're having a good time out here. Yeah, let me see if what's his name's out there. But the Kings got to make some moves, man. If it's not a big time move, at least some moves on the edges for sure. And there is a lot of people here. I don't even know if they're allowed to be here, but Tyrese is outside, and it's crazy to see, bro. It's crazy to see, but let me see. Yeah, I didn't. It's tough. It's tough, y'all. What was Herter was putting up 5 points a game. Maybe Monty pulling the trigger on Sabonis' extension's free issue was a mistake because it took away from their ability to sign an impactful player. I was mad for a week when we signed HB. I've seen several people say Monk should be a starter. Yes, he should be a starter, 1,000%. He had a tough game today. Whoop-de-doo, man. It happens. It's more of a reason why this proves he should be a starter. Like, it's so hard to always try and be perfect and just come off the bench. Like, that's tough to do, bro. That's tough to do. Always do that. But it's tough. She traded Herter before he sucks again. Pascal could have been king, but Vivek didn't want to give up. I hope the fans were booing. They kind of weren't, bro. The queen is the most powerful piece in the game of chess. Pascal's a fringe all-star, bro. He's washed, honestly. Like, those don't really. I'm not trying to pay Pascal $40 million plus for the next 4 years. That's just god-awful contract. Like, good luck to the Patriots with that. Mine's training the second rounders for Chris Duarte. I mean, Chris just hasn't panned out, bro. But like, Chris can play. He just hasn't played up to his potential, up to his standard. That's just the truth. Sometimes I think we depend on Fox too much. I like to see him create more to do better. On side shooters and team, we got all the players, even Rashica Casasso. But yeah. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate you guys. This is a rough game. There's not much more to say about this game. It was a disappointing night. No Tyrese, no Siakam. A ton of role players that came in and just kicked your ass. So that's going to do it, y'all. I appreciate you guys for the love and support. See you guys on the next one. Peace.